We'll see how this impromptu half-hour live goes. We're only going to be on live for a half hour today. And we're just going to show Miss Rosemary and we're going to show Mr. Maximus. So we'll see who pops up. We'll see who doesn't. I haven't done an impromptu live in I don't know how long. It has been a long time. So we will see how it goes. I don't expect many people to pop on here, but you never know. So I hope everybody's doing well. If you happen to catch the replay here on this Sunday, hope you're doing well. Hope your kitties, doggies, hope everybody is doing well with all that stuff. Hello, Connie and Christy. Bit of an impromptu live. I wasn't live yesterday. My wife and I were out in Florida checking out some places. So we were just out of state. This is going to be a shorter half-hour live. And we're just going to be showing Rosemary, and we were going to be showing Max. Hello there, Stella. The reason for that is my wife is a little under the weather herself. She's got a bit of a sore throat, so she is just sleeping with the other kitties. They're all in the other room. So I hope everybody is doing well. Hope all your kitties are doing well. Connie, it was good overall. We X'd out a place, Ocala, in Florida, and then we X'd out Ocala, and then we included another place called Parrish, which is by Tampa. So I would say the trip was successful. It was very, very long though. I mean, we get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to catch a flight at 6 o'clock to get into Florida at 8. And then the drive for 6 hours to get back onto a plane at like 6 o'clock, and then to get back home at like 10. So it was good. Hey, baby girl. We did weigh Rosemary here a couple of days ago, and she's lost some more weight again, but I'm not surprised about that because over the last week or so, she's been a little inconsistent with her eating. So she's clocking in right now at about 4.7 pounds or so, which is not where we want her. We want to get her back up to about 5 pounds. But just right now she's down to 4.7 pounds, which is a little concerning. It might be coming time where we need to take her in to the vet, see if there is something else going on, see how her kidneys are functioning. I think her hyperthyroidism as well. I think it's under control. We can usually tell from that how she's acting. But it might be a good time to get some blood work. It's been, I want to say about 6 months at least, I think, since she's had a full panel of blood work. Hello there, Tina. How you doing, Tina? Hope you're doing well. If you are new here, Tina, big hello and welcome to you. Hello, Miss Rosie. I was saying earlier, it's been such a long time since I did an impromptu live, so I wasn't sure how it was going to go. Hello there, with the cute comment. Is that Chinese, Japanese, perhaps? Hello there, Carrie. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to hang out with Rosemary for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to hang up with Mr. Max up in his room. Both Rosemary and Max had a bit of a long day yesterday because we were out of town. We had to keep them two in their rooms. We did have somebody stop by and checked up on everybody, make sure they were all in the land of the living there. Hello there, Samurai. How you doing, Samurai? Make sure if everybody was still alive, and they gave Rosemary some extra food, and they gave Mr. Maximus, because Maxie can't eat dry food, some extra food, excuse me, as well. And thankfully, Max did not puke yesterday, which was kind of surprising, but that's a cool thing. So if you are new here, a big hello and welcome. My name is Adam. This is the Giving PAWS channel. This is Miss Rosemary. She is a deaf 18-year-old, hyperthyroidic kitty. She's a little scrawny right now. We're going to try to get some more weight on her, but overall, she is doing well. Another quick thing, if you are new and you're hearing me and new to this channel for the first time, one of the things that separates this cat channel from others is that we donate all of our channel money to charity each month. So this isn't just a cute cat channel and that's it. We actually do something that's worthwhile in donating channel money, all of our channel money, to cat rescues around the world each month. Next Sunday, we'll be donating to probably 5 or 6 different cat rescues across the world. We'll probably be donating close to about $300 to $400 as well. Hello there, V-Town. So we'll see if some more of the regular folks pop in, but being impromptu, you just never do know, huh, Miss Rosie? If you have any kitties, please let me know in chat. If you are new, please let me know in chat as well. I always like to say hello and welcome those who might be new. Also, I'm going to do a post about this probably the next time I do a community post. I probably will maybe like at least once or twice on a Sunday do a members only live stream. Just a little extra something for those who are able to support a little bit more. I'm just thinking of doing that. We'll see how that goes. But it's just something I'm just thinking of different ways of kind of like, you know, sharing a little bit more. Hello there, John. Cats are pretty cool, but I really like dogs. That's fine, John. No worries. I prefer cats. I think cats are superior, but no worries. Carrie, how does Rosemary cope with a vet visit? Your soul kitty Dory hated every second of them. For the most part, Carrie, Rosemary does well with vet visits. She doesn't like when she gets shots or when they have to take out blood to test her hyperthyroidism. And that is because, I'm going to come over here, she's a little skinny. She's got skinny hips. She's always had skinny hips. So it's kind of hard for them to get it because her hips are so skinny. Excuse me. But overall, though, she does fine. You're going to go into your sink, kitty? Hi. I know we got some cat food down there, don't we, baby girl? I always say, especially if you are new as well, you know, adopt, don't shop. If you're thinking about getting a cat or even a dog, get them not from a breeder, but from an animal shelter. We need to kind of put cat breeders and dog breeders out of business. They're not necessary anymore. There's plenty of you know, mutts basically that need a good home. We don't need designer cats and dogs in the world. Ain't that right, Miss Rosie? She is a sink cat, as you can see, especially if you are new here. She loves her sink. She gets into it. A lot of times she gets into it when the dishwasher is running because she is deaf. She likes the vibration of the sink. Johnny, younger brother has 9 kitties, and they are 9. Oh, okay. I think he's saying something about they are like 9 cats, and they're all Maine Coons. It's a lot of Maine Coon kitties. Those are big cats. I am still under the weather a smidge. Those who follow this channel know I've had a sinus infection the last week or so. Still kind of dealing with that somewhat. It does seem like it's getting better, but I can still feel a little bit. So your younger brother has 9 kitties. They are all Maine Coon cats. Wow. And one is about 25 pounds. That's not too, yeah. Maine Coons can be big there, Johnny. They're a big breed cat. I know, Rosie. We're going to hang out with Miss Rosie here for about 5 more minutes or so. And then we're going to go up and hang up with Mr. Max. like I said, this was an impromptu Saturday Sunday live stream since we're not here. We weren't here yesterday, so we were just doing an impromptu live today. See how things go. Johnny, and what's so crazy about it is he also raised birds, but the cats don't mess with the birds. They're in the house. Okay. That is interesting. What kind of birds are they, does he raise? Are they like parakeets or are they bigger birds like parrots? Be funny if they're like the type of birds that like talk and they can kind of like make fun of the cats. Now, if you are new here and if you do love cats, we do live with nine. This is what I consider the most giving cat community on YouTube. So if you're new here, think about subscribing if you so desire. You don't have to, of course, but if you want to, Justice, I'm gonna let that slide one comment. But if we make more comments like that, I'm gonna put you in a timeout and let you think about that. Just letting you know. But anyways. We normally go live Saturday at 2 o'clock and Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time out in the US here. Johnny, cockatiels and finches. He sells them to a pet shop. Okay. Cockatiels, are those big birds, right? Hello there, KK. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Finches are small, I know, but cockatiels, though, I think those are bigger kitties, right? KK, this is a bit of an impromptu live. I wasn't necessarily gonna go live because I wasn't live yesterday. We were out in Florida visiting some potential places we might be moving down to. So I'm just gonna make this a shorter half-hour live today, and it's just gonna be Miss Rosemary for about the first 15 minutes or so, and then we're gonna go hang with Mr. Max because my wife is a bit under the weather. And all the other kitties are sleeping with her, and this is the normal time where Miss Rosemary has her outside time. Elevator, your cardiovascular system is healthy. I hope so. How about yours? All right, so we got about 2 more minutes here with the sink dweller, with the sink kitty. Hi, honey. Are you coming in? KK, so when we were down in Florida, like halfway through, she started developing a bit of a sore throat and a headache. So that's kind of what she's got. I don't think she has a sinus infection like myself, but hey, you never know. But time will tell. Johnny, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Miss Rosemary, it is almost time for us to go upstairs and go hang with Mr. Maximus. So if you all want to start saying goodbye to Miss Rosemary, we're going to hang out here for about 1 more minute with her, and then we are going to go upstairs and hang out with Mr. Maximus for about 15 minutes or so. Oh, also, KK, I was saying earlier in the live stream, Rosemary is a little. We weighed her. Hello there, the big meanie. We weighed her a couple of days ago, and she was at 4.7 pounds, so that's a little concerning. About a week before then, though, she was very up and down when it comes to her eating. So she's finally eating better and more regularly now, so hopefully we can get that weight back up again. Elevator, am I a cat owner? No, I'm not a cat owner. You don't own animals. If anything, they own you. I am a cat parent, cat kahoo, cat guardian, cat caretaker, cat advocate, but not a cat owner. All right, we're going to say goodbye to Rosemary. We are going to head upstairs, and we're gonna hang out with Mr. Max for about 15 minutes. Bye, Miss Rosie. I'll be back in a very little short time here. Those who are new, you're gonna see some books and some blankets on our staircase. The reason is we have one of our kitties. He likes to dig at the edges of the staircase, and we are in the process soon of selling our house. KK, no music. That was the dishwasher. Yeah, that was just the dishwasher going off. Maxie. Now, Max is in a room also at the moment because when Miss Rosemary is out, the other cats are in because she does not get along with them. Hey, Maxie. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Mr. Maximus. Come on, buddy. Oh. Let's bring you over here. So hopefully YouTube won't have an issue with the dishwasher music, but hey, who knows? It's YouTube. Elevator, that is correct. I don't believe anybody can own cats or dogs, or any animals, for that matter. Hi, Maxie. Hello there, Ruth and Crazy Fingers. How you doing? Those who are new, Mr. Maximus here, as you can see, is a tuxedo. He is about 10. He had a very rough last year. In the beginning of the year, he was diagnosed with diabetes. And at the time, he would be our second diabetic cat. Our oldest diabetic kitty is 21. But he went into remission around July or so of last year. And then in the second half of the year, he developed a food allergy in which parts of his face, by his whiskers up here. Bye, Johnny. I hope you have a good day as well. And if you were new, Johnny, or if you are new, maybe swing by, do into another live stream on Tuesday or on Saturday. Love to talk to you again. So as I was saying, Maximus developed a food allergy in which parts of his face he was like ripping off because they were itchy to him. He developed like 4 places here. And we switched his diet. He was eating, basic like cat food, fish stuff, chicken stuff, turkey stuff, so forth. But we switched it to a duck only diet, so a novel diet. And since we've done that, his face is healed and he is good. Hey, Nash, how you doing, Nash? Hope you're doing well. A little impromptu live, Nash. This is going to be very short, just a half hour. We already were with Rosemary for about 15 minutes, Nash, and now we're just with Max, and that's going to be it because my wife is a little sick. So, excuse me. So we're not going to see any of the other kitties, just these 2. And Nash, what I'll do, if you want me to, when we are at the half hour mark, Nash, I will come back down to show you Rosemary if you so desire. Just let me know in chat. Johnny, but your words for today is nothing is guaranteed 100%, but one thing is for sure that we all miss something or someone we love in our lifetime. Take care. I appreciate the kind words there, Johnny. Yes, KK, he is only still on just wet food. Nash will do. Yeah, Nash, it has been a while. I wasn't live yesterday because we were out in another state checking out some potential areas to move to. And then obviously the week before, the week before I was sick. I'm still kind of sick now, but I'm doing better. And Maximus is being dramatic here, of course, as always. Crazy Finger, Silver Vines. Is that like another form of catnip? Before I did this impromptu live, though, I had to make sure that Shelly wasn't live because I didn't want to bump into her. But I think she had a live yesterday, And I don't think she's having a live today. I think she's just trying to do lives just once a week. Oh, it's a belly. Yeah, I think it's a form of catnip, Silvervine. Hello there, Kristen. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you today. An impromptu live, Kristen. This wasn't planned or anything, but I wasn't live yesterday. I was out of state, so I just wanted to do a very short live here. So we're gonna hang on for about another 10 more minutes or so, and then we'll be done. But I will show Rosemary though for Nash and Kristen and whoever else who are regulars that might swing on, because this live is like not wasn't like advertised or anything. So, Kristen, I hope you are doing well. I hope the kitties are doing well. Johnny, you had to come back just to hit that thumbs up. Awesome. Hello there. Is it Himothy? Tuxedo cats are the best. I agree. Tuxedo cats are pretty cool. You miss your kitty? That was awesome. How old was the Tux? What was their name? Himothy. And also a big hello if you are new. Hello to anybody who is new. Hello and welcome. If you are new, feel free to say hello. You don't have to, of course, but if you want to. I will say this one more time. If you are new here, just a very short little thing about me. My name is Adam. This is Maximus. We do live with 9 kitty cats. This channel is just basically kind of showing life with 9 cats. Another very cool, unique thing when it comes to this channel that I feel like kind of separates us, especially if you want to be a part of a community that does something kind of real, is we donate all of our channel money to charity, to cat rescues. At the end of every month, we will be donating to 5 or 6 different cat rescues. Next Sunday, we will have a donation Sunday like we do every Sunday at the end of the month. So I don't keep any of the channel money. It all goes to cat rescues. I don't keep a single penny. We have probably, as a community, over the last about maybe now 15 months or so, I think we've donated close to about $6,000 roughly. We have helped, there is a place in particular that we donate to every month that we sponsor senior cats, and we help them get adopted and find their forever homes. And we have probably helped about at least 40, maybe 50 senior cats through that particular organization, that particular group. And then this community has helped countless others by, off getting food with donations. Their donations go help with medical care. Donations help with finding homes. It helps with TNR programs. It helps with a lot. So, if you are new listening to that, and if that's something you feel like you want to be a part of, then feel free to subscribe. And if it's something you want to help in a financial aspect, feel free to become a channel member, or feel free to donate if you so desire. If you have any questions about that, just let me know, and I will answer to the best of my ability in the chat. We're going to hang out with Max here for about 5 more minutes or so, and then I will go back downstairs and show Rosemary one more time for those who are new, or not new, but those who are regular, such as Nash and Kristen, so they can have a few minutes seeing Miss Rosemary, who is down in her sink. Maximus, he's like, I'm gone, people. Maxie. Christy, so there are a couple of ways you can donate on the live stream, Christy. You can go like to the channel and watch any video short, and you can donate that way, or you can donate through PayPal if you so desire. One advantage of donating through PayPal, I will say, is YouTube does not take the big chunk of it like they will take on the YouTube platform. So just as an example, Christy, if somebody was to donate $10, I'm just going to throw out an easy number, $10, say they donated on the live stream or on the YouTube channel. YouTube will take $3 out of that $10 for itself. And then that means that the channel will get, or the cats eventually will get 7. Now, let's say you do the same thing through PayPal, my PayPal link that's in my channel description. If you donate $10, you're going to basically, the channel or the cats eventually, when we donate that money, will be getting like $9 and like 95 cents. So it is a big difference to me. Hello there, Raphael. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope things are up good out there in Switzerland. Kristen, has he stopped throwing up on Mondays? I don't think he threw up last Monday, Kristen. I can't remember for sure, but I don't think he did. The previous Monday, though, he did. It's his Mondays. He hates Mondays. You know, Garfield hates Mondays for his reason. Max hates Mondays because he pukes. Maxie, it's hard to see you because you're way over there, buddy. Come here. He's like, it's time not to be live right now, human. It's time for me to get my beauty sleep. KK, I completely understand that. And for anybody who ever donates, only donate if you have the financial capabilities, and it doesn't take anything out of your family's needs. I only ask for donations if people have the extra funds. If they don't, then don't do anything. I don't want anybody to go into any kind of get into a bad spot financially trying to help out. There are other ways of helping out besides financially, believe me. And those can be done through just letting other people in your life, if they are if they have cats, or if they want to support a good cause, you can just tell them about the channel. So there are other ways of helping that's not financial in any way. Christy, yes, go exactly. So more goes through PayPal because it doesn't have. There's no cut really. The cut is very small compared to YouTube. Lolo Yak Man, God bless the cat. Have compassion, fellow Pinoys. What is that term? I'm not sure what that is there. Also, hello Lolo, if you are new. Welcome. Max, you don't care. You just want to get that foot. Okay. So we're almost at a half hour, so I'm going to give you all an opportunity to say goodbye to Mr. Maximus. I'm going to go downstairs, so those who popped in over the last 10-15 minutes or so who didn't see Rosemary yet, I will give you all a chance to see Miss Rosemary, and then we will start to wrap this up, this Impromptu Sunday live stream. So we're going to say goodbye to Max, and we'll be back on our normal Tuesday, but we're not done quite yet. Bye, Maxie. He's like, bye, people. Hi, big eyes. One more up close, Maxie. All right, Maxie. Keep the pukies in, buddy. All right, let's make our way back downstairs. Try not to fall. We'll spend a couple of minutes with Miss Rosie, and then we will sign off. Hello there, Lewis. Welcome to the Impromptu Live, Lewis, where we're just showing Rosemary and Max because my wife is sick in the bedroom and all the other cats are in there. Nash, Kristen, and others who recently joined who didn't see Rosemary, I was saying earlier that Miss Rosemary here, we weighed her a couple of days ago, and she was down to about 4.7 pounds. She was 4.7 pounds about hmm, maybe a month ago, when she wasn't eating regularly. And maybe about a week ago, she had a bad week where she wasn't eating much. The last, like, maybe now 3 days or so, she has been eating more regularly. So hopefully, when we weigh her again, maybe in about a week or so, we'll be back up to at least 4.8, 4.9. So we'll get back up to that about 5 pounds or so, which we always want to try to get her at about 5 pounds or so. And it's probably getting close to the time where we need to get her into the vet and probably do some full panel blood work again. I wish I had snow, KK, as you know, but we got no snow out here in NC. Now, this is common. Some of the times y'all don't see this on the normal days when we have live streams. A lot of times she's not necessarily up here. She definitely likes to be up here uh, um, by her plates. Lewis, have you guys? I was at the doctor about a week now ago, Lewis, when I got diagnosed with this sinus infection. My wife just, when we were out in Florida yesterday, traveling and checking out a few places that might be a potential place we're living or moving to when the time comes. She was starting to develop just a sore throat and a headache, and it kind of lasted throughout the whole day. Uh, and she woke up with it this morning as well. So we're just, she's just kind of resting. It was a long day yesterday. I mean, we got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which isn't unusual for us. We always get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to feed Max. It's part of his routine. But we stayed up. We went on one flight at 6 o'clock, got down to Florida at 8 o'clock. We drove for about 6, 7 hours to various places. And then we got on another plane and went on another plane and then got home at about 11 o'clock. So it was a very long, busy day. So I'm going to hang here for a couple more minutes. I did say 30 minutes, and we are technically over the 30-minute mark, but I will give a few more minutes. We'll go to about 35 minutes or so, and then I will head on out. Hello there, Catitude. Catitude. So, Catitude, because we were not live yesterday, I decided to do an impromptu, not scheduled in advance live stream, just with Max and Rosemary, because my wife is a little under the weather, so she is with all the other cats in our room. The door is closed because we have Miss Rosemary out. So it was just an impromptu little live. And I don't know if Catherine's necessarily sick. I think she's just a little ran down. It was a very long day yesterday. Crazy Fingers, you've been coughing up phlegm since Thursday. It's easing finally. I'm glad to hear that it's easing there, Crazy Fingers. I'm still kind of coughing and I'm still having some issues. Hello there, Joseph. Joseph, it won't be for very long. It was impromptu and it was only for... No, Rosemary's good, Catitude. She's actually been eating well. I was saying earlier, Rosemary's down to about 4.7 pounds, which we're not thrilled about. But she also, though, for like the last week or so, had been very off and on with her eating. But she's now finally starting. She picked something she likes again. And so she's been, for example, this was her noon meal, which, as you can see, she pretty much cleaned out her plate. So she's now sleeping it off. Hello there, Natalie. Good afternoon there. Anyways, as difficult as it is for me to start to end this live stream, because I know some of you who just got on, and this was impromptu to begin with. I was going to cut myself at about a half hour or so. I was going to limit this for a half hour, and we are a little over a half hour. So I'm going to start to say my goodbyes. Yes, it was a lot of travel, KK, for sure. Driving about 400 miles, and then flying again. all in about a 12-hour, 15-hour time, about a 15-hour time span. So, but as always, though, I need to cut my fingernails. But beyond that, I always want to keep my three things. Um, Adopt, don't shop, right? Let's put breeders out of business. We don't need designer cats. Adopt, don't shop. Number two, if you are thinking of adopting, adopt a senior cat, an older cat, a special needs kitty, if you can afford it financially, emotionally, all that good stuff. Always advocate is the third one. Always advocate. I also wanted to say, and I'm going to put this on a post at some point in time in the future. I'm going to start doing probably some live streams on Sundays for channel members only. Um, I just want to give back a little bit more for those who are channel members because it means a lot to me and it helps out a bit. And that's nothing against people who don't donate or who are not channel members either. I want to keep everybody happy. But I just want to like reach out a little bit more to channel members, and just appreciate, just give my appreciation as much as I can with that. So it won't be like, like every Sunday, but I'm thinking like maybe one Sunday a month for a little bit. It'll be something like that. And who knows, maybe it'll entice other people to become channel members. I don't know. Anyways, I always, sometimes I put my foot in the mouth, but that's how I am. So not trying to offend anybody. Because I said earlier, everybody is important on this channel, whether you donate money or not, you're just as important and you're just as valuable because, there are other ways of supporting what we do and supporting our mission, if you will. Hello there, Roz. Supporting our mission. That has nothing to do with finances. A great thing, if you're still listening, is if you know people, maybe if you know somebody who is a cat parent, a cat fan, or maybe somebody who you think would probably like want to be a part of this community, you can let them know. And that is just as valuable as somebody who is the channel member who donates because word of mouth is important and just getting out what we do is important as well. I'm not going to rely on YouTube for that because YouTube is it's okay. um oh, Connie, no worries, Connie. And that's with anybody, no worries at all. Sometimes I stick my foot in my mouth, but I got to be me. But anyways, it is getting way past that time. I said a half hour, we're almost at 40 minutes. I could probably talk for another 25 minutes and we'll get to an hour, but I'm not going to do that. So I am going to start to wrap this up. I'm going to give about another minute or so. Excuse me, about another minute, so y'all could say goodbye to one another. You could say goodbye to sweet Rosemary. You could say goodbye to myself if you so desire, and then I will hit that X button and I'll be done. I'll try to give a good visual for Rosie on the last little chunk of time. I know. Anyways, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for popping in when you saw that I was live for this little impromptu live stream. I'll be back on Tuesday, normal time, normal live stream, normal everything. I'll be back then. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless. Take care, and we will see you when we see you. All right, bye. All take care.